At some point, did you receive or were you placed on an email chain that included Michael Proctor and others?
I believe it was a text chain.
A text chain.
Yes.
Were you included on a text chain?
Brennan, if this line of questioning is going the direction I'm now hoping and thinking it's going to go, and if you are new to this case, just buckle up.
This is how they're trying to deal with the text messages from Proctor. Those really toxic, disgusting texts.
See what he's doing here? He's trying to get these text messages in through Bukhenick because Bukhenick was on the text thread. This way, he doesn't have to call Proctor.
Did you receive a text or a text chain from Michael Proctor and other people?
Yes, I did.
And when you received a text,
I
do
appreciate
you remember where you were when you received the
that
text
he's
chain?
getting out ahead of it.
The specific one you're referring to, I was at the Logan.
How do you know what he's referring to?
Oh, the specific one he's referring to. How do you know what he's referring to? How do you know where he's going with this?
Was at the Logan airport working a traffic detail.
What?
When you received that text-to-text chain, did you?
Can somebody explain to me why a homicide detective is working a traffic detail? Are we on overtime? Are we on desk duty? What date is this? Why are you working traffic at Logan? Is it overtime? Were you rehomed? I have questions.
When you received
You were on traffic detail? Really? Isn't that kind of a demotion for you? Directing traffic at the airport?
At the Logan airport working a traffic detail.
when you received that text-to-text chain, did you respond?
Why were you working a traffic detail, Sergeant? Were you being punished? I think you were probably being punished.
At the Logan airport working a traffic detail.
Extra job. Because
When you
I
received
make
that
all my
text-to-text
money running
chain, did you
traffic at the
respond?
airport off hours.
I
$190 an hour for that.
I did not respond.
I also am some sort of detective.
Right. Before telling, he's like, he hasn't even told him which text.
Yeah.
He just keeps saying, did you receive a text chain? And he said, where were you when you received that? And he's like,
Oh,
well,
I remember. I was at my real job.
for the specific text you're asking me about, even though you haven't identified one yet, I was really freaking busy, so I did not pay attention, nor did I respond. I was at Logan's airport for that.
Doing traffic.
was on traffic duty that day. All right, let's see what they're
Because
doing.
that's what a 10, 20-year experience traffic.
Trying to pretend like, oh, I was busy at work. You're on traffic detail. You're doing nothing but scrolling your phone. I don't even want to hear that.
A traffic detail.
When you received that text-to-text chain, did you respond?
I acknowledged the text. I did not respond through with verbiage.
He acknowledged the text. He acknowledged it, huh? How did he acknowledge the text? Well, he acknowledged it with the thumbs up sign. So, folks, if you are watching this stream, please acknowledge this stream with the thumbs up button.
Which came through on my Apple Watch as I was controlling traffic. I glanced at it.
I glanced at it. Of course, I couldn't see all of the deplorable things that were being spoken about. It was just on my, my little Apple Watch. Look, Jury, how small this Apple Watch screen is. You can't possibly see an entire text on there. And I just decided to thumbs up my buddy's text because, of course, I didn't really read what it was.
What he's trying to say is, I never read this thing. I never anything. I just acknowledged it by thumbs upping. Fuck off. Like, acknowledged.
Took part of the information that came through and acknowledged it with a thumbs up emoji.
Acknowledged it. acknowledged it or liked it, right? Okay is acknowledging it. Thumbs upping it is usually liking it. Trish, this was one of them.
And he's the supervisor. And if you're giving a thumbs up to that, that doesn't really look so good. It looks like you agree when you're supervising this person.
Did you look at the entire text chain?
No, the text message came through on my Apple Watch as I was controlling traffic.
A real
I
clear
glanced
memory of
at
that.
it, took part of the information that came through and acknowledged it with a thumbs up emoji, indicating that I read it.
So you acknowledged it with a thumbs up emoji to indicate that you read it, when you also are testifying that you didn't actually read it. And you're doing all of this on your Apple, watch, which for some reason is connected to your work phone.
Do you have your watch set up to your work phone? Really? So you didn't see the whole thing. You just saw one come through and you didn't know the context. And so you just gave it a thumbs up just because.
This is your work phone. I presume you also have a personal phone. Is your work phone connected to your Apple Watch? Can you have more than one phone connected to an Apple Watch? Why isn't your personal phone connected to your Apple Watch? Make it make sense to me. Your work phone's the phone connected to your Apple Watch? Because you have to know if your work phone is connected to your Apple Watch that's connected to your iCloud account, then anything you do on your work phone could open up your personal Apple account because the two are connected. If there is anything that law enforcement is or should be sensitive to, it is that you do not want to put work shit on your personal phone. Why? Because then they can get your personal phone. And then you end up Trooper Proctor with all your personal texts coming into court. All of them.
That text chain, was there an investigation?
There was.
And during that investigation, you were Michael Proctor's supervisor?
I was.
After the investigation was done, did the state police make any finding against you for that text?
Ooh. It is now time for the world's worst game show, Still a Cop or Not a Cop No More, where the answer is always still a cop.
It's like, yeah, you lost my vacation days. No big deal. 2 sustained findings for a cop. No big deal. I'm still doing great. Still here, still doing great. Sweep that right under the rug.
He lost 5 vacation days after the internal affairs investigation into him. What a punishment. How many do you think he had accrued? Hundreds? Probably.
Let's not forget that, was it O'Hara or Gallagher? It was Gallagher that was like, I can't ask for a search warrant with not enough information. That would crush my credibility. I'll end up on a list. Nobody would believe me when I testified anymore. Yuri Bukhenick enters the chat.
Can we just talk about police punishments for a second? Can we just talk a little bit about how police get punished? Because I lost 5 vacation days sounds like nothing at all. Like 5 vacation days, it sounds like an absolute slap on the wrist, which it is. But you know how difficult it is to get a police officer to get any punishment whatsoever? Real hard. So at the same time, it's a slap on the wrist, but it's a slap on the wrist that also says this was super serious. Because normally the punishment is like, we frowned at them sternly when they were not in the room. Yeah. Oh, yes. The other thing is that often while they're pending an investigation, they get put on paid suspension. And paid suspension is basically vacation time. So, yeah.
So that was the extent of his punishment for his failure to properly supervise Michael Proctor.
At some point, did you learn everything that was on that text chain?
Yes.
And as a result of that text chain,
Read the text.
was
read the
there an
text.
investigation?
There was.
Because he got in trouble too. He got in trouble too. And the prosecutor has to get into it. And they are talking all the way the fuck around it. There is no better way to highlight what the jury's missing than to be like, oh, wait, homicide detective, you're working traffic duty at the airport and you thumbed up a text and then there was an investigation. The jury's got to be like, what the fuck was the text? As he takes the deep breath. I had to back up. Yep.
Do you want me to date it in time or no?
Sure.
August 17th, 2022, 9:44 p.m., 25 seconds. Funny, I am going through his retarded client's phone.
Oh, we're starting with that one. We're starting with Brennan.
I'd like you to read all of them, please.
Next one, no nudes so far.
No nudes so far. This is in August of 2022, August 17th of 2022, after Karen's charges were upgraded to second-degree murder in June of 2022. Michael Proctor is looking through her phone for nudes.
I hate that man. I truly hate him.
It's about as good as you can read text to try to downplay them and make them not sound like that big of a deal. Don't worry. Alan Jackson will highlight them and the nature of those texts for the jury to make sure they fully understand what was just said there. And there's so much more. What up, Runkle? Runkle in the chat too.
Can you give the author for each comment?
Yeah, the
Can you
author,
start again,
please.
because I want us to understand.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
The author, whoever makes
Who
the
said
comment,
that?
I'd like to have the name of the author.
I'm sorry. This document does not identify who the author is,
Better call
sir.
Proctor.
I don't know who wrote these. I've only been questioned about these, talked about, been confronted with these hundreds of times.
Never heard of them.
It identifies this as your phone.
That is, yes.
Yeah, it's
Each
mine.
Comment doesn't identify who sent it.
No, it does not. I assume
he's
it's an
triggered.
extraction from one device, but
He has no idea who those are from. You have no idea who those are from. There's no foundation. I don't know who said it. We all know who said it. The jury's sitting there knowing who said it, and they don't even actually know who said it yet. It's the person who's now being referred to as Mr., not Trooper.
Oh, do you not know? You went through an entire. You got 5 vacation days suspended. You don't know who sent these?
You know it's Proctor. You're
there's
well
a,
aware it's Proctor.
Blank page. That's
You don't remember this? Really? Really?
How could today get any dumber? It's a phone extraction from some phone. You do not play dumb with me.
Was it smart for Hank to get this out? Yes, because he's trying like hell to make sure that Michael Proctor doesn't sit his ass in that seat on the witness stand. So does he have to get some of this in because he knows that getting this in takes away the defense's argument? We can't get that in unless we have Proctor there. But is this really painful and stupid that we are supposed to believe that Yuri Bukhenick, who was in this text message exchange, who's probably read this thing 9 million times, who has been inundated with questions about the text message communication, probably internal investigation about the issue, are we supposed to believe, sitting here, that he's confused about who sent them?